I'm about to show you exactly how to go from a 2 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. Legit, in only 90 days from now. No gimmicks, no BS, just results. You're tired of being ignored, overlooked, and disrespected on daily basis. Good, so stick around to find out. If you do actually follow what I'm about to tell you, your own friends won't even be able to recognize you, so listen up. Phase 1, it is going to take us the first 30 days of this so-called challenge. And it is to fix the most important part of it all, and it is your face. 80% of guys actually sabotage their dating lives and, social lives and even kind of career achievement simply because their face isn't attractive enough to gather attention, to gather positive attention from others. And it is all because they do not understand one thing. Your face is moldable. You can quite literally mold your face any shape you want naturally. You do not need any surgery to do that. You're not stuck with what you see in the mirror. You can actually change a lot of it. And most important thing here is just to lose weight. I cannot tell you enough and I cannot stress this enough that if you have a high body fat, then all of that shit won't even be visible. You might have the most perfect jawline, the best cheekbones, the best brow, like ridge or whatever. Nobody will be able to see it if it lays under all of this fat. So most important thing you can do is just lose weight. The best way to lose weight? Eat less calories than you burn via an animal-based diet. Point number 2 for your face is skincare. Now, I would recommend you some skincare, but to be fair, most of it is just too expensive and full of chemical ingredients that are only actually going to make you look worse. What works best is using some natural ingredient like beef tallow. You don't have to use any fucking sunscreen. You don't have to use any of that like bullshit cleanser, moisturizer. You can, but from my experience, it actually just only makes my skin look worse. So what I would recommend you to use is just some most natural basic thing, which is some animal fat like beef tallow. If you actually have a good skin texture, only this fact that you have a good skin texture will give you +2 points. So it is actually pretty important to have some good skincare routine. And by, again, skincare routine, I do not mean some fucking overpriced bullshit products. Just moisturize with beef tallow and you'll thank me later. You can sometimes wash it up with some cleanser, but make sure that they don't have any of these ingredients. 90% of guys don't even do that, but you will because you want to look better. Point number 3 is sun is your biggest ally. Most people actually think that getting direct sunlight on your skin just makes you look older and is, ruining your skin. It's fucking not. Maybe it does kind of age you, but not to some crazy ass extent. But on the flip side, if you are tan and if the sun is directly hitting like the skin, not only will you produce more testosterone and vitamin D naturally, but also most of your pimples and like those skin symptoms will actually go away because sun, at least for me, I used to have like really bad acne on my back, but I remember that one time where we went to some like trip and we were just on the beach for days. Bro, 3 days of just, sunbathing and all of that shit was gone. I didn't do anything else apart from going into the sea and then drying myself up in the sun and sunbathing in the meantime. Next up on the list is correct tongue posture, aka mewing. All of you guys know about this. I don't even have to explain it to you at this point. But not only mewing will give you the best results. It is hard mewing and tongue chewing, which are those 2 exercises which Dr. Mike Mew recommends. Essentially, tongue chewing is an exercise where you just take like 2 gums, like 2 not that big gums, which are actually soft. You need a soft gum to do this. You just put it in your mouth, chew it up, and then each time you chew it like a few times, and then press the gum on the roof of your mouth like this. By mewing. By hard mewing, you press up the gum on the palate of your mouth. By doing this, you will train this muscle right here. And this is called, I'm not even sure what, the hyoid muscle or the hyoid bone, like whatever the fuck that part is. If you train it and if you actually know how to use this muscle, it is the difference between looking like this and like this. So Oh fuck. So I would say that it is really necessary. Now, another thing, another exercise which you can do is called thumb pulling, and probably you've also heard about this. It is a practice in the Lux Maxing community where you take your thumbs and put them also on the roof of your mouth, but make sure to not touch your teeth, only the, upper palate, like so. But you gotta make sure that you have your head pressed against a wall or a chair, and you do a chin tuck, just like that. You try to give yourselves as many double chins as possible. This way it will actually be the correct way, the correct posture to perform this exercise. Now with your thumbs you are going to press really hard on your upper palate, going not only up but kind of sideways. This way your so-called sutures, which are essentially the bones in your skeleton of your, head, your sutures will actually kind of open up, meaning your maxillary bone, which is the bone over here, will move in a positive direction, where you will just see much better face gains. It is the difference between, just actually looking like a mouth breather to being a Chad. You just have to actually do it really consistently and at least like once a day. You can do it before you go to sleep or something. You perform 5 sets of, holding this or like pushing this exercise till complete failure, like you can't do anymore. And I've actually myself been doing this for only like a week, and I've already actually seen some pretty good results. Like I can feel with my tongue that the sutures actually have kind of opened up, meaning my face is moving, meaning that if I just do it with enough time, I'm actually going to look more attractive, which is good. And the last thing, the last point of the 30 days is, if you want to grow a beard to maybe hide some of your facial flaws like acne or a bad jawline, or if you just want to have a beard to look more masculine or just to look better, because some people look way better with beards than without. If you can't naturally grow a beard yet, then 1, you might be just too young, so wait, and 2, if you want to speed up the process or help your natural hair growth, then you can actually use a substance called minoxidil or castor oil. If you pair it with derma stamping, which is essentially like a pen with needles at the end, and you just kind of stab yourself with this little, thing about 2 times a week, using minoxidil every single day, preferably also before you go to sleep, then you will see natural, maybe not that natural, I mean pretty much, yeah, natural beard growth. And to be fair, I actually think that we are going to split this video into 3 other parts. But if you want to have an advantage in the information, like this is just like the tip of the iceberg, right? I actually have a lot more knowledge that I can give you with much more specific kind of advice, and you can find it all in the first link in the description. It is a free Discord group where I actually have free guides and chats for guys like you who are trying to improve their looks, to boost their dating game, status and overall achievement in life. Yeah, so see you in another video, which is going to be about the second 30-day phase. Click the first link in the description and remember to stay abnormal, bro.